A new ladder. Excited about this. Can go on the roof whenever we want, you see. Welcome to the show. Norm Macdonald's here tonight. Adrien Curry is here from My Fair Brady. Welcome to my house. Wow. 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 That is the biggest audience we have ever had. And they're Irish. Biggest. I'm really excited. We have Irish people here in the audience tonight. And we've got our new ladder. Last night I went up on the roof of the house for the first time during the show, up the new ladder, and I ended up with an octopus on my head. And so I don't know if I still smell like octopus, but it's been an exhausting week. We're going to go back up on the roof tonight. I hope we're going to go back up on the roof tonight with Norm Macdonald. Yeah. And also Adrien Curry is here from My Fair Brady. Really popular show on VH1. Huge show. It's a huge Friday night. Yeah. It's kind of fun actually having an audience because you can just keep sort of saying stuff that generates applause. I love it. I love applause. It's been a really long week. I went to Las Vegas this week and never even told you guys at home. I went to Las Vegas. I was on the Jay Leno show this week. Thank you, Jay. And Carson Daly last night, smelling like octopus. Brought the octopus over to the show, and then Carson dragged me and Kenny Hotz, who was our guest last night from Kenny vs. Spenny, dragged us over to the Jimmy Kimmel show, who was celebrating his 5th anniversary on the air, and I just want to say congratulations, Jimmy. Thanks, it was a lot of fun being over there. Let's have a hand for Jimmy Kimmel. All right. So we're going to go to these mountains. We were going to go to these mountains tomorrow, but I'm in my living room right now, by the way. Just I don't know if the Irish people know that, but this is my house. First of all, where did you come from? Who are you people? How did you end up in my living room? But this is my living room. I live here, and I live down there, actually, and in that end of the house. And we've put this little set in here, and we were going to go over these mountains. Can we show the Irish people the mountains? Can we show? Look on the monitor there. These are the mountains that are across the way. And you can see on the screen there. And we were going to go over and visit these mountains this weekend. I have 2 Siberian Husky dogs, and they've never seen snow. And we were going to drive out there and show them snow for the very first time. And well, basically we decided that they're too far. So we're not going to go. Not going to go. I'm exhausted. Yeah, so. You know, I looked into it, and it turned out that they're 2 hours away. So 2 hours there, 2 hours back, just to go run around in the snow. I just figured, you know, if you want to see dogs run around in the snow, you can watch the Discovery Channel or something like that, because I'm not driving all the way over there. But we are also ending our eBay auction. I don't know if the Irish people know, but you have eBay in Ireland, right? Yeah. You have the internet over there in Ireland, right? It's a global phenomenon, the internet. We're actually broadcasting in Ireland right now. Actually, last week someone sent an Irish flag in. Did you guys know that? Have you seen the show before? Do you know where you guys are right now? Yeah, someone sent us an Irish flag, and we're broadcasting over there, and all our celebrity guests that have been coming in have been donating personal items, and then we've been selling those items on eBay, and we keep the money, so, for the channel. And we're ending the auction, so go to tomgreen.com. The auction ends this week, and pick up something. I just want to show you a quick clip. We went down to one of our favorite guests. Had a lot of great guests. Thanks to all the guests that have been on. Val Kilmer and Bob Saget, Tony Hawk, Carson Daly, and Ed McMahon, Steve-O, and Perez Hilton, and Dr. Drew, and all sorts of people have been here in the last few weeks, kicking off the show. Kat Von D, one of our favorite guests. We actually popped by her Los Angeles tattoo studio where she shoots her great show, LA Inc. Let's take you on a little trip to Kat Von D's, and then we'll be back with Norm Macdonald. I'm going to see Kat Von D today. She's one of the best tattooists, tattoo artists in the world. She's got a shop here. We're just going to pop by and say hi to her. Oh my God.
What is that?
I didn't.
Is that heavy?
I didn't realize you guys were shooting.
Oh, we're shooting almost every
you're
day.
always shooting. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You gonna write Logan on her back too?
No.
She's actually bleeding.
Well, I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
They look bad. Just kidding. So what do you think? Do you like the skate ramp?
I love the skate ramp. Did we get my wipe out?
How come you do this with your hands when you skate? Skate.
It's pretty embarrassing, actually.
Why?
Oh, you know. You like to make people believe that you could do a McTwist, just or
A McTwist?
yeah, McTwist or something.
What's that?
You know, it's a 540.
Oh.
540. It was invented by Mike McGill. Mike McGill
Oh,
from the Bones Brigade.
nice.
Kat Von D. And so Norm Macdonald's going to be here in a second. We've got some great guests coming up in the next few weeks. Kathy Griffin, Tom Bergeron, Coolio is coming. Jeff Probst, Jack Osborne is coming. Eddie Griffin. Norm Macdonald is here right now. Come on over here. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll say hi to Norm first. Hey, Norm, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Tom, I'm here at your house.
Come on in. How you doing, Norm?
Hey, Tom.
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
Awesome.
I just came by your house.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate you popping by.
Ridiculous.
I know. Norm Macdonald's popping by.
Oh, just popping by.
Yeah, we're going to commercial right now.
Oh, we are? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but we can come in and get settled. Come
All
on
right,
in.
man.
All right, yeah. Just
I
pop in.
just hide my Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. Coke is it. Come on in. Norm Macdonald, everybody. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Let me get you a mug for that. Did you do the Bill O'Reilly show? Did you do that yet? We're back with Norm Macdonald.
Oh, I did do that.
You did, yeah? Oh my God, Norm Macdonald is here. Oh my God, we have an audience tonight, Norm.
From Ireland.
From Ireland.
Do you know that Ireland is like the richest country in the world?
Really? Per capita or how's
Yeah, it's because its capital is always Dublin.
See, we got jokes tonight, folks. You know.
Yeah, Ireland jokes. So I was freezing out on your doorstep because we had to do that charade of going into your house. I suggest like you pre-tape that charade.
Yeah.
So that I could stay warm.
Because you've been here all day, basically.
I got here 3 hours ago.
Yeah. It's kind of because we figured, okay, we're going to do the
You
show.
want to make sure that people know it's in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And, I like to say a couple little things at the beginning, and it's kind of weird. Like, how do you explain, well, I have my friend Norm over here, but he's just sitting in the other room listening to me to talk about a bunch of dumb stuff,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So it kind of, that's why we do the charade.
Yeah. It used to be so real back in the internet
Yeah,
days.
but you've been nice
This
enough.
is my suggestion.
Okay, yeah.
That you do the show, and then, not tonight, but you start to do this, you do the show that goes on the television, and then you do another hour of the show just for the internet.
Yeah, we do
you
want
thought
to
about
do
that?
Yeah, an after-hours show. We want to do that because every time you've come up, we've ended up kind of hanging out here, sometimes till the wee hours of the morning, watching YouTube videos. And,
Yeah, it was fun watching those YouTube videos.
Yeah, no, you told me you were going to go do the O'Reilly Factor. Did that happen? Did you do that?
I did do that.
Was that fun? I kind
It
of
wasn't that fun because I don't know anything about politics.
right.
And it turns out that's a very political show.
You didn't know that when you went in, or?
Well, no, I knew it, but like sometimes like they ask you to do something, and you just say yes.
Yeah.
And then you freak out, and it's too late. I do that a lot.
Yeah. Probably tonight will be another example of that.
No, I say yes.
Yeah.
And then I go, it's in the future, so I don't think it's really going to happen, partly.
Right.
And then they'll go like, that thing's tomorrow, and I'll go, oh my God, and then I just won't show. But I didn't want to do that with Bill O'Reilly, because then he'd say I was a coward or something.
Right. Did you get in some sort of a political argument or something like this?
No, I didn't want to argue with him, so I just agreed with whatever he said.
Cool. We have a call for you on Skype.
Oh, cool.
Here. Yeah. You have
It's a lady.
Jen. Hey, Jen. How you doing? You have a question
Hey.
for Mr. Macdonald.
That's very good.
It's been a while, and it looks great. Your studio looks great. I haven't seen your show for a while, and it looks wonderful, by the way. And I wanted to ask Norm, I saw that you're doing a voiceover, some kind of voiceover for a movie called Christmas is Here Again. And I'm a big fan of you. I think you're hilarious. And what is that movie all about?
Oh, hey, yeah. She's very telegenic.
Yeah.
And the Skype has good resolution now, much better than before.
Yeah. We've increased the bandwidth.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that.
The
The thing that she asked me about is, what's the movie called again?
Christmas is Here?
Yeah, it's called Christmas is Here. That can't be the title.
You don't even know the title of this movie?
No, but if that was the title, I would suggest that's a very bad title.
And
Christmas is Here?
yeah.
Is that really? Again. Oh,
Again.
Christmas is Here again.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense. But yeah, it's an animated. It was my buddies making it.
Yeah.
So I went in. It was kind of humiliating because I had to sing. Have you ever had to sing? Well, you're a singer. What am I talking about?
Well, I've never really.
You can sing.
Well.
But I can't sing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I had to play a fox, and then she was like, "Oh, well, now everybody sings," you know. So I'm like, "No, I don't sing," you know. And she was like a singing coach, so she's like, "No, do it," you know. And she's like, "Just do it like this," and then they do an impossible thing that I can't do, like just like this, and,
Right.
and I try, and it doesn't sound right. And then anyway, she said, "No, it sounds great." And then she kind of convinced me that it sounded great. And then my son came, and I said, "Hey, listen to this, man. It's me singing." And then he said, "You sound like a retard."
Encouraging. Yeah.
And when I say retard, I mean like a person with Down syndrome.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, thanks. I suppose I should tell everybody that we're from the same town. We
Yeah,
talked
we're
about
from
this before.
Ottawa. There's a lot of Irish there, man.
Yeah.
You got any Irish in you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're from Ottawa.
Now, you don't like Ottawa, though, or you never go back, is what I just read this. I don't know if this is true.
No, the reason is that my mom is the only one that's there, so instead of taking she doesn't live in Ottawa proper. She lives in Barrhaven, which is
I know, yeah, Barrhaven.
which is a suburb of Ottawa.
Sort
it's
of-
for the people that don't want the fast-paced life of Ottawa.
Right.
So since I'm going to pay for a ticket to get to Ottawa, I figure I'll just pay a ticket for my mother to come here.
Yeah. Do you never go back? You just don't.
No, because it's just my mom and Howie Wagman are the only two people
Right.
I know there.
From Yuck Yucks.
Yeah, from Yuck
Yeah,
Yucks.
that's fun.
But I will one day go back and perform at Yuck Yucks, Howie.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, good. I'd love to talk more about stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
if you
let's
want.
talk
When we come
about
back,
that.
we're going to go to a
That'd be
quick
fun.
commercial break.
That's sweet. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you. Yeah, we'll be back with Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
For the TV.
Yes.
Sure.
You can have that. Yes.
All right.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, I never dreamed that would have happened to me.
What's that?
I never dreamed that would have happened to me.
Did you sell a TV for $5?
No, I never dreamed.
Hey, no problem, man. I needed a television.
You're very welcome.
What an audience. Back with Norm Macdonald. Now, you don't like applause, do you? Is that true, or?
I know. How do you know that? I don't like applause, and personally, no.
You prefer laughs?
It unnerves me.
When you do stand-up, you prefer laughs over applause, or?
Especially in stand-up, yes. Because this is what the difference is. Applause is, if you're doing jokes, right? Well, how can I explain it? I don't know. Like if you're doing jokes, a laugh is like an involuntary thing. Like they can't help it, right?
Right. They don't even.
They don't expect or plan it. They just laugh. You're forcing them to laugh.
Right.
But if they're applauding, first of all, they're not laughing. because they're applauding. And secondly, all they're doing is agreeing with you. You know?
Right.
So I don't want that.
They're making the decision to applaud as opposed to
Yes,
just...
they're in control. Exactly.
They're in control.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want them to be in control.
These Irish people coming here.
Yeah. You don't want a bunch of, you don't want an Irish horde. You don't want a Gaelic hoi polloi in control.
But I mean, have you been doing a lot of stand-up lately? I mean, this is...
Yeah, a lot of stand-up.
Yeah.
Especially now at the strike, you know. It's a good chance to get back on the road, you know. The smell of the grease paint.
Yeah. Have you been performing in LA?
I feel like
or?
I have to get more laughs because there's an audience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems to
It's
be...
got a whole different vibe.
You're not having any trouble with that, you know.
It's gone from like Tom Snyder, Bob Costas to more Paul Provenza, Rick Dees. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Cool. Well, let's take a call real quick on the Skype. Hey, how
love
are
the
you?
Skype,
You're
man.
on the air with Norm Macdonald. Do you have a question for Norm?
Norm, I'd just like to know what it was like working on Saturday Night Live, and why did you end up leaving?
It was cool. It was a lot of fun. Hey, I heard that in England they have like a Saturday Night Live. Is that true? Like no, they don't. Forget that. I heard they had some version of Saturday Night Live, but I guess I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that was. I mean, people. Chevy Chase said that you were the only Weekend Update anchor that he really ever liked after he did it. Was he?
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
No, that was fun to do, you know.
When you're doing stand-up, how do you write? You write the jokes before, right?
No, I don't write. I never wrote any jokes.
No.
This is what I would do. I'd think up like some stuff during the day, and then at night I would say it on stage. And like when I started, I would write. I remember Howie Wagman when I was starting at Yuck Yucks, you know. I would go on to 5 minutes, you know. Then an established comic like Larry Horowitz or Mike McDonald, like a really good comic, would go on. But I would be the opener, just do 5 minutes, right?
Right.
So sometimes, you know, I had this 5 minutes. So I would put in, you know, I'd do 3 minutes and then 2 minutes of new stuff. Mm-hmm. And then Howie would go, "What are you doing? You got to stay with your 5 minutes."
Right. Because he didn't want you to try out new stuff.
He didn't want me to
expand
try out new stuff. He wanted me, this 5 minutes was, and it sucked too.
Right.
But he never wanted me to get out, you know, to risk like trying anything new. That I'd just be stuck with this 5 minutes forever.
Right. So how do you try new stuff? How do you? I mean, I was reading a lot of stuff today that you talked about. Yeah. I like to go on the internet and read stuff.
Yeah. What did I say?
Well, you were saying that you like to talk about stuff that's interesting but not necessarily funny. Is that what did I understand that right? Or?
Well, I don't like to. Yeah, I don't like. I just kind of whatever's on my mind. Like I don't really think in jokes, you know. Like some guys are great with jokes, you know. I'm not so good with jokes. Which you think would be a bad thing for a comedian?
Yeah. Like Sam Kinison, he told you that's something about interesting is.
Oh yeah. Kinison, yeah, he kind of changed my life because he was telling me. He said you can talk about anything you want to talk about on stage, you know. And at the time I had this bit about a dog, you know, and that was my big bit, right, about my dog. And so he said you can talk about anything you want on stage. That's a great thing. And he goes, what do you find interesting, like dogs or? He said. Then he said a bad word.
Something we probably can't say on CBS in Milwaukee or what.
So I said, I'm much more interested in the bad word thing in real life than my dog. Yeah. So he's like, well, just talk about what you're interested in, man. Don't talk about a dog. So then I changed and got real like filthy.
Yeah, sure. I think Johnny Carson had a sign above his desk that said, "Make it interesting and it will be good."
Oh yeah?
Make it yeah, so I thought that was...
Make it interesting and it will be good.
Yeah. We have a ladder now outside. Can we cut to the ladder and show them? See, look at that ladder, see?
Wow, that's interesting.
We could just... Kinda. I thought we could walk. I mean, if we want to walk up and throw a commercial from the roof, that might.
Oh, that'd be really cool. Let's do that, man.
Okay, let's throw a commercial from the roof with Norm Macdonald. Come on out here, and just go outside, and come on. We're gonna throw a commercial from the roof. We've lit the roof. See?
Yeah.
And it's you got to just kind of step over.
You rent this ladder?
No, we bought the ladder.
You did?
It cost $700.
$700?
Yeah.
That actually seems pretty good for a ladder like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sturdy.
Yeah.
But
That's a quality ladder.
yeah, careful there, Tony, when you get off the ladder. Don't want to. But here we are. Don't trip on the cable there.
Now, what if we went over there so they could see the view?
Spin around and
Ah,
show the
you
view.
already had that. You were ahead of me.
Yeah, yeah. This is we're on the roof now.
Yeah.
Norm.
Spectacular view from Tom's roof.
Yeah. I kind of had a discussion earlier today though with them, and I thought, well, we showed the view last night, but it's kind of fun seeing all these crappy air conditioning ducts.
Oh,
too,
yeah, the other side of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good too.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to go to commercial, and I want to show you my roof, so thanks, Norm.
Beautiful, baby.
Awesome. We'll be back with Norm Macdonald and Adrien Curry, so stick around. Norm Macdonald.
I do have a story about that, what happened to me once.
What's that?
No, because you have a stage manager, and he told me, you know, when Adrian comes out to move over here, which, you know, you would know if you'd ever been on a talk show or if you'd ever seen a talk show.
Right, sure.
But one time I was on the short-lived Pat Sajak show.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And so he had this crazy, retarded idea where it was supposed to be every night, Friday was comedy night. It was all comedians, you know, so you'd have to follow comedians, you know, which really it's better to be the only comedian on a show, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyways, I had to follow Henny Youngman.
Oh, cool.
You know, and it was my first time ever on TV
Right.
in the United States. So Henny Youngman's a genius, you know. So he came out and he does this thing and he goes and he does panel, you know, and he's talking to Pat Sajak and he goes, I'd like to do a song now for the audience. And Pat Sajak goes, great. So he gets up with his violin and he goes to the stage and he has to step off a riser to get to the thing. And as he steps off, he starts stumbling forward. He's like 85 at the time, right? Like, and I was looking from backstage, it looked like in slow motion, right? And he was just going forward and then he just went down like a rock on his face.
Ouch.
And just everything stopped, you know? And everybody rushed around him, you know? And I'm in the back going, oh, this is not going to be good for my set. So they thought he was dead, and then it turned out he wasn't dead, you know? So like a full 20 minutes goes by and he gets up, he's like stunned, he goes, hey, keep it going, it's all right, you know? But he's clearly like not in his full, so he sits back down with Pat Sajak and they start again, you know? So he just says the same jokes and he's all confused and everything. And then he goes, now I'd like to do a song for the audience, you know? So he goes to stand up, you know, so Pat Sajak goes, whoa, whoa. He doesn't want him to fall again. He goes, just do it from here, you know? So he goes, all right. So then he does this violin, he sings this song, real nice song, but how it's all about the audience, you know? Mm. And then after that, the whole place went crazy because he's doing this song about how the audience is the most important thing after almost dying, you know? So they go crazy, and I go, oh, now I'm in real trouble, right? So I go on, I bomb, you know? So then I come across, and I'm supposed to sit in the chair, right? And, but what's his name there? Henny Youngman is practically dead at this point, right? So he's just like this in the chair, so he won't move, you know?
Right.
So I have to like clamber over him and sit here, you know?
Right,
in
right.
the next chair. So then the interview is Pat Sajak is talking to me with an old fucking dead guy between us. So he's just like this, and then, you know, Pat Sajak's going, so I understand you have an answering machine, you know? And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then, you know, nobody can.
We've done that before here, with where sometimes people don't move over.
They don't move?
And yeah, well, we tried it. We've been experimenting, but
Oh,
it's
I
a little
see.
different here. Well,
Yeah, you've angled.
we've angled it. We try to make it the three-way.
Cantilevered the chair.
Yeah. What did we do?
I think the term is cantilever.
We cantivalered
Hey, is
it,
that
yeah.
someone at the door?
Yeah, Adrian's here.
Oh my God.
Adrien Curry from My Fair Brady. Yeah,
Oh,
so
cool.
let's do this right now. Hey, Adrien. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. How you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks
How are you?
Very good. Thanks for coming. Here we are.
I got a bunch of stuff for your eBay
well,
auction.
thank you very much. Well, come on in. Norm Macdonald's here. And Adrien Curry, everybody. coming. Oh my gosh. You've got
I've got
stuff?
a lot of stuff. I got a broken gumball machine with some M&Ms in it.
Okay. That's
I've
good.
got a teddy bear that I held for 3 months after I got my boob job.
Oh, okay. We'll have to talk more about that.
I got another teddy bear that I gave, no, it's a hippo, my husband when we were in a big fight.
A teddy hippo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I've
You've got a lot of stuff here.
Oh, I
tonight. Oh,
do.
wow, this is going to be hot
These
item.
are for you,
Yeah.
my
okay.
2 Playboys.
The 2 Playboys.
And then I got a bunch of Playboys for your eBay.
For the eBay auction,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I can
dude.
keep a couple of Playboys.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
done. I got a bridal set that I never got to, so it's unopened, little pasties. It's
Oh my
fun.
gosh. Well, this is amazing.
All of these I've gotten to, but I'm just bored of playing with them.
This is like Christmas Day here. This
It is.
We're
It
gonna,
is.
we're
I
gonna
brought
probably.
you tons of stuff, so I'll just throw that there.
We're gonna be able to get that switcher that we're trying to save up for.
My husband. My husband was a little scared of these, so I I bought it, and he doesn't like it. What it is, it's a collar, and you got the little.
He does
wrist
not
thing.
like that.
I tried. I tried, but he doesn't like it.
Okay. All right.
This is to go with the little bridal thingy.
Okay. Wow. How did you carry all this in? I didn't.
Well, I'm a big girl.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Hey, Tom.
Yes.
It seems like you like that,
I.
and it seems like Adrian likes that. Why don't you try it on Adrian?
Strap it on her or
Yeah.
something like that?
Oh.
Well, her husband's probably watching. You just got married, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you probably wouldn't.
It's
I knew you'd appreciate
2008.
Well, maybe during the break you'd like to put it on.
Yeah.
He said. Good. Okay. Good. Well,
So that's all of it. I got some scarves and a little thing from Singapore this hot Asian chick gave me.
oh, that's very nice. Okay. Good. Well, we can look at all this stuff and talk about the show after the commercial. How's the show going? It's second season, right? Of
Third, actually.
third season.
It's doing well.
Oh wow. Okay. You're filming the third season now.
It's doing really well, and I wish it wasn't. I wish people would stop caring about what my private life is about, but they don't.
I think we have a lot we can talk about because I have a house full of cameras.
Yeah.
You've been on this.
I feel like we're in a reality TV show.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, well, we'll talk about reality TV because you've been, of course, the winner of America's Top Model, and you've done a lot of reality TV.
I
and
know.
Have some strong opinions about it.
I'm sure.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll be back right after this commercial with Adrien Curry and Norm Macdonald. Stick around.
Pizza God, he comes from Armenia. He brings the pizza up to the house every day. You can see that the dogs really like the pizza guy. They're in that Armenian kind of way. Hey there, Armenian pizza guy. Thank you once again for stopping by.
This season on My Fair Brady. You know, everybody always says, how's the married life? How the do you answer that? We go to counseling twice a week and we fight at least 3 times a week.
I don't want to catch your worm.
Married life is fabulous.
Cool, we're back with Adrien Curry and Norm Macdonald. And this is, so you won America's Top Model and then ended up on doing The Surreal Life and then meeting your husband.
My husband, Chris, and now we've had 3 seasons of a reality show following us around.
And Chris was Peter Brady on the Brady Bunch,
A
right?
long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, so how's it been having all these cameras in the house, and has this been a...
Incredibly stressful, and then not. It's weird because you'll forget that they're there until you do something really stupid, and then you're like, oh man, and then it really works you up even more, and then you look dumber.
Right.
For the nation to watch.
So do you ever try to do something really stupid on purpose because it'll be good for the show?
The only thing I've ever done is set it up to make it look like we're going to go get it on, because they won't film that. And all we wanted to do was have a conversation about something, so we just acted like we were going to get busy, and they're all like gross and left, and then we're like, oh, so blah, 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 blah.
Right. But you guys argue a lot on the show, right?
We argue a lot in real life.
Yeah.
You know, like there's been 2 shows, reality shows, where I don't know if the reality shows like caused it or led to it, but there's Breaking Bonaducci and the Hogan family where they ended up divorced, both of them.
Yeah.
True.
And Nick and Jessica, too.
I like to look at it this way. I think they had a lot of editing control of their shows, and if, unlike us, we don't. They pick everything. And if they didn't have that control, I think we would have seen a lot worse things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever worry, though, the public spotlight might kind of, have the cameras in
No, because
there?
I don't really care. Like, we live far away from Hollywood, as far as we can possibly go with the drive. So I'll drive like an hour and a half to come to work just to get the hell out of here.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
we have a quick clip. Let's look at a clip to set it up for everyone watching of the show. My Fair Brady on VH1.
I have thought of the ultimate birthday present ever for Chris.
Keep that moment. Give her a little kiss on the cheek. There we go. Good, good.
Oh, she looks naughty, and so do I. I am positive Chris has had to have had at least a few dirty thoughts of Kelly and I. You need to sit down. Happy birthday, baby. Tell me that ain't hot. She's so sexy.
I'm a little disturbed by it, to be honest.
Are you kidding me?
It's the physicalization of my worst fear.
Nothing happened!
You are what you are.
I'm not a lesbian!
It turns my stomach. It creeps me out.
Sorry.
I want separation.
The solution is not you abandoning me! Look at the dumb things we do when we're, trying to. Oh God, that's exactly what I was talking about. But this was the infamous album that I gave.
You brought
him.
it.
Yes, I did.
It was funny. Oh, that's good.
You can take a peek. Maybe you'll appreciate it more than he did.
Wow. It was funny. What?
Some of them you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Those are a little.
May have to look at this later, I think.
Yeah.
But it was funny watching you watch that piece. You said you've never seen it before? Is
Yeah.
that, really?
You know, why would I want to
gosh.
go relive an incredibly, terribly embarrassing moment?
Maybe Norm, would you like to see the book?
The first one's the best one, if you ask me.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah, she's actually
Is that a friend of yours?
she's on Deal or No Deal.
Oh, I
She's
thought maybe
one
they
of the
hired her for the reality show or something.
No, she's one of the suitcase
They
girls.
appear
on
very
Deal or No Deal.
friendly.
So when you
Yeah.
watch that, is
It's
it?
really well. I cannot stand my voice. I think I sound like Fran Drescher on drugs.
Oh, okay.
So it's really, I hate it. I hate hearing it. I'm sure most of the nation does too. And I don't know, it just makes my skin crawl.
And an adjustment just to hear yourself, see yourself for the first time.
Yeah, well, it's like if you're trying to, make a answering machine message. You'll sit there for 80 years, erase, re-record, erase, because you're like, God, I sound stupid when you play it back to you. Well, same thing there. I'm like, God, I sound and look stupid.
When you won Top Model, was that an exciting thing to?
Yeah, I was really excited. I had just kicked a heroin habit, actually. And I told myself, if I do this, I am never touching this again. And I haven't since. And, that for me was just a really big stepping stone that I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
And it felt good.
Wow, that's nice that you were able to kick that.
Yeah, thank God before I came here, it would have been all over.
Yeah. I've never tried heroin myself.
You've never
but-
tried heroin?
No.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about heroin.
Okay.
Like, they always tell you, like, it wrecks your life and everything like that, which is true. What they don't tell you is it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's why it's a problem,
Oh
right?
yeah. In fact, I just got blood taken. You can see all the blue.
Ouch.
And the guy kept missing my vein. I'm like, do you want me to do that? He's like, oh, you could do better. I was like, did it for 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I could.
Is it on being on a reality show? Is it real? All that stuff that happens, like on the Surreal Life, or
It is. I can pick out a scripted reality show in 2 seconds. I could just tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to call anybody out, but I'm just like, you know, fake, 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 the hell's fake. You know, so, you know, with our show, the only thing that's fake is they'll edit stuff. So it was said, but maybe it wasn't said that day or in this context. Maybe we didn't go out to dinner that night after we, you know, got in a fight here, but it all happened.
Right, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Okay, well, we'll talk more about it. We got a commercial. We're going to do a commercial break, and we'll be back. Stick around with Norm Macdonald, Adrien Curry. See you in a minute. Okay.
Are you planning to have children, or are you not having children?
So, kids, Chris. You want to raise children in this home?
She's gonna have her kid.
Why is it whenever you get married, the first question is, when you get a baby?
And we're back. And we have a question from a viewer on Skype video. If you want to call on Skype, just go to
Why is that
TomTomTom.
guy not telegenic? No, not him. I think. No, not him. I'm saying he looks like a NASA photograph or something.
Oh, so you're saying the quality of the video is not as good.
No, he looks.
He may have a lower quality webcam.
Oh, is that why?
Ken, how's it going, Ken?
Good.
Yeah, this is from the 1980s.
Yeah, there's a little bit more stuttery video. You know, it's sort of intermittent. The internet. Yeah. Hey, you have a question, Ken?
Yeah. First, I'd like to offer my prayers to Adrian's mother, best friend.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you.
And incomprehensible.
I was reading your.
She has stage 4 cancer. Just so
but I don't know what he said.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, she's fighting. It's good.
And this is your who?
My mom's best friend. She's like, I call her my other mother.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ken, and anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, I had a question. I was reading your blog, and she was talking about how people were really hard to deal with whenever you're in the industry, and I was wondering, does the paparazzi really affect that even more so with your friends and
you know what I
situation?
think? I think that if you have paparazzi following you, you're either calling them to have them follow you, or you're going to where they are. That's all I gotta say. Because I walk outside every day, and I live by a bunch of NBA, NFL players, I'm not gonna give names, other celebrities from big shows, and they're all where I am for one reason. There's no stalkerazzi there. So, you know, I don't feel too terribly for some people who complain about the drama that's brought with them, because I think they kind of want it.
Yeah, they go. It's like I always think it's like a bug flying into one of those mosquito zappers. You know, it's just sort of like, what is that? And they go right into it. You know, it's this. There's a couple.
I was on that TMZ once.
You were on the TMZ?
Yeah, I was walking from the because I just run around the city doing stand-up, and I don't drive. So I was walking from the Comedy Store to the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, on Sunset.
And I don't know how many narcotics I was on, but I was like, I was out of it, man. And this guy starts talking to me, and I don't even realize he's carrying a camera.
Sure, yeah.
And you're just like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I was just talking to the guy. But he didn't think there was anything wrong with me.
Right. And did they posted it up on the site? And what did they say? They often
No, they said it was fine because you can never tell what is in my system. I could be absolutely clean, or I could have a cocktail of all sorts of different things inside of me at once. And there's absolutely no way you could tell.
Right. That's well, until now, of course, right?
Well, no,
I mean,
right now, you know, if you could find my tell right now, whether I am straight or really heavily intoxicated, I will tell you, I am one of the two right now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, let's take a quick commercial break on that note. You want to take a commercial break and come back after this?
Yeah. Well, it's your show.
Yeah, let's take a commercial and then we'll come back and talk in a minute more with Norm Macdonald and Adrien Curry.
Joke. We did a competition, who can wear an octopus on their head the longest. We had these rotting things on our head. I will never ever touch
who wears
anything.
it?
Oh,
Come on. Who wears it better? Penny, Spenny?
You're the crazy guy.
I know, but I was thinking that you guys would have the...
No.
I mean, I'll put it on my head. I mean, if I have to put it on my head, I'll put it on my head. I'll put it on my head.
And you know what? I love sushi.
Oh, well, yeah, there we go. You're actually eating it. Oh, that's awesome.
I
Okay.
need some wasabi.
Okay, maybe perhaps this is enough. What an audience. We've got Ireland in the house tonight.
Ireland is in the house.
Ireland is in the house. So wait, now do you want to talk about
In
that?
the house.
You're trying to, Perez Hilton was up here and you were saying that you like Perez Hilton.
No,
and then you sort of chimed in and said that
I
you...
just like him. I think he's a cute guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd love to get a call from you.
He'll get a call from me, all right. I'm fruitier than Carmen Miranda's hat. No.
But you guys have had a little bit of a sort of a conflict online.
We've had a little war.
You go on your blog on MySpace and write things.
I tried to avoid it for a while, but it wasn't until he, made some video with Hugh Hefner's littlest or third girlfriend, and was saying that I was banned from the Playboy Mansion and all this stuff, like a month before my magazine was going to hit stands. So I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right, sure.
So I got mad. And momentarily became a human being and did something that was outside of my better judgment, which was pwn him, but that's okay.
What? You did?
I pwned, as in owned. He got owned by me, but pwned, which is much worse.
Oh, okay. Cool. An online pwning.
Yeah, well then he pwned me back, and I said, I can't take the pwning no more. So
It's not fun when you get into these sort of negative back and forth things, is it? That's why we try to...
No, but I try to not focus on anything other than the fact that, you make fun of people because you got made fun of. So you're no better than those people that made fun of you.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it positive then and get up on the roof and say goodnight to all these people.
Let's get
You want to go up on the roof and send...
Roof it up.
All right, cool. Got a couple of... Been a lot of fun, and come on, Norm, you coming too? Yeah. And thank you to our studio audience from Ireland tonight.
My mic fell off, so I'm trying to put it back on.
Yeah. Just watch you don't slip here. I'll go after you.
Well, ladies first.
Ladies first.
You just want to see my butt.
Yeah, that's right. You just step over there. And it's been a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and
it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Norm.
Oh yeah, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, this was good
fun,
times.
Man.
So you always step on the cord when you get up here. You always step on the cord, Tony, every time you come up. You okay? I don't want to see you trip and fall.
I don't want to fall either.
Okay, good. Well, this has been a good night. Always a pleasure to have you here, Norm Macdonald.
It's a beautiful night.
Let's have a hand for Norm.
Yeah.
Adrien
Let's
Curry.
have a hand for Adrian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you. And well, thanks for coming.
Thanks
See you
for
guys
having
soon.
us.
Good night, everybody. Yeah. Good night.
Okay, it's getting cold as hell.